In a small village surrounded by green rice fields, a little sparrow was busy building her nest. She carefully picked up pieces of straw and dry grass, weaving them together to make a warm and safe home for her future eggs. Once her nest was ready, she sat on her eggs with love and patience, waiting for them to hatch. One morning, her weight was over, the eggs started to crack, and out came tiny, fluffy chicks. The mother sparrow was overjoyed and devoted herself to taking care of them. Every day, she flew across the fields, searching for food to feed her little ones. Though her wings were small, her love and dedication were strong. One day, after returning from gathering food, she found her chicks looking worried. They chirped that a farmer had visited and said his children would come the next day to harvest the rice where their nest was. The chicks were scared because they were too young to fly. But the mother sparrow remained calm and assured them that nothing would happen. The next day passed and no one came. However, the following day, the farmer returned, saying he would send workers to harvest the rice. Again, the chicks were frightened, but their mother comforted them, saying the rice would not be touched. Just as she predicted, no one came the next day. Weeks went by, and life in the nest remained peaceful. Then, one afternoon, the chicks had different news. The farmer had come again, but this time, he said he would harvest the rice himself the next morning. This time, the mother sparrow became serious. She told her chicks they had to leave the nest immediately. The chicks were confused and asked why. With a gentle but firm voice, their mother explained, when the farmer depended on his children or workers, he could not be sure if the work would be done. But now that he has decided to do it himself, it will surely happen. Without wasting time, the mother sparrow and her chicks left the nest and found a safer place. The extra time had allowed the chicks to grow strong enough to fly. The next morning, when the farmer arrived, the nest was empty. Through this experience, the mother sparrow taught her chicks an important lesson. If you rely too much on others, things may not get done. But when you take responsibility for your own work, you can be sure it will happen. The sparrow family moved on, building a new home in a safer place, while the farmer finally harvested his rice. The story teaches us the importance of self-reliance and taking responsibility for our own tasks. Relying too much on others can lead to delays and disappointment. But when we take matters into our own hands, we ensure that things get done. Just like the farmer, who only succeeded when he decided to harvest the rice himself, we too must learn that true progress comes from our own efforts. While seeking help is sometimes necessary, we should never depend entirely on others. Success and growth come when we take charge of our responsibilities with determination and confidence. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this story. Until next time, take care and keep moving forward.